Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how easily we can overlook the little things that make a huge difference in our daily lives? It's easy to let the days slip by without considering the small adjustments that could significantly impact our safety and well-being as we age. But make no mistake, these aren't just simple fixes. These are life-changing steps that can provide you with peace of mind and security in your own home. Today we're diving into essential safety tips for aging in place, from conducting a thorough home safety assessment to optimizing your bathroom for ease and comfort. These tips are not just about prevention, they're about preserving your independence and ensuring that every step you take is one of confidence. So whether it's installing grab bars or embracing technology to enhance your safety, let's make sure your home is a sanctuary that supports you in every way. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. If you're truly ready to take control of your life and step into this new phase with confidence and purpose, then this is the moment you've been waiting for. These powerful and life-changing tips are not just things to hear. They're the keys to unlocking a new chapter of your life, one where you can live with independence, joy, and fulfillment. Imagine embracing each day with the mindset of making the most of it, knowing that the choices you make today can lead you to an even brighter tomorrow. I can't stress enough how important it is to take charge now. It's time to stop holding back and start living your best life. There's no reason to wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is now. Let's dive deep into these invaluable insights that can truly reshape the way you approach life and all of its beautiful possibilities. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I sincerely encourage you to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Why? Because it's not just about staying updated, it's about becoming part of this incredible journey where we grow together, support each other, and celebrate our successes. Your support genuinely means everything to me, and it's the fuel that drives me to create even more content that matters to you. And if this video resonates with you, please show some love by liking and sharing it. When you do that, you're helping to spread these important lessons, and we can make a real difference together. If this topic speaks to you, comment 1 below and let me know what's on your heart. But if it doesn't, I'm all ears. Please comment 0 and share your thoughts with me. Your feedback is vital in helping me create better, more meaningful content that truly serves you. Number 1, avoid complete isolation. As you grow older, one of the most gut-wrenching fears is the slow, creeping descent into isolation. It's a concern that haunts many of us, yet it often arrives so quietly and insidiously that we hardly notice until it's too late. The days blur together, one indistinguishable from the next, and before you know it, weeks have slipped by, and the once peaceful silence of your home has turned into a suffocating void. It's a quiet that seems to press in on you, reminding you of what once was. Of the voices that used to fill the space, the laughter, the shared moments. But now, that silence is filled with an overwhelming sense of loneliness. And it's not the peaceful solitude we once cherished, but an aching emptiness that gnaws at the soul. I've heard so many heart-wrenching stories of older adults who, without ever intending to, find themselves completely cut off from the world around them. They wake up one day to realize that their once vibrant connections with friends, family, and the community have all but evaporated. It's as if they've been swallowed up by time and circumstance, leaving them with a sense of being lost in a world that's moving on without them. This isolation doesn't always announce itself with loud alarms. Rather, it creeps in slowly, like a shadow that deepens with each passing day. You don't notice the emptiness at first, but it grows over time, quietly eroding your sense of purpose, your joy, and your will to keep going. It feels like watching a beloved tree wither, its branches no longer reaching for the sky, and its leaves falling away one by one. This is why, my friends, we must fight against isolation with everything we've got. It's not an easy battle, and it certainly doesn't happen overnight, but the fight is so incredibly worth it. Don't wait for the loneliness to become unbearable before you take action. Fight for connection, for the warmth of human contact, for those simple moments that remind you you're not alone in this world. It's not about making grand gestures or filling every moment with people. It's about making intentional choices, one step at a time. Whether it's joining a social group, yes, even a virtual one, or volunteering for a cause that moves you, these actions don't have to be monumental. It's often the tiniest moments that make the biggest difference. Just imagine the profound impact of a single phone call. Picture the voice of a loved one on the other end, their laughter filling the quiet space, reminding you that you're still part of something bigger. Or think about attending a local community gathering, where the familiar faces greet you with warm smiles as if to say, "You matter, we see you." Those small fleeting interactions, though seemingly simple, have the power to light up the darkest days and keep you tethered to the world outside. There's a story that continues to resonate with me, one that has stayed with me long after hearing it. A woman who had lived much of her life in solitude decided to step out of her comfort zone and volunteer at a local shelter once a week. At first, she was hesitant, unsure of what to expect, and fearful of what might come next. But what followed was nothing short of transformative. It wasn't just the act of volunteering that changed her life, it was the deep, authentic connections she made with the people she met. Her heart, once heavy with loneliness, began to swell with purpose and fulfillment. What started as a small step into the unknown became the highlight of her week, filling her with new meaning and creating bonds that would last a lifetime. Let me be clear, this is not just about avoiding the crushing weight of loneliness. It's about embracing life in all its messy, beautiful, imperfect glory. It's about reaching out, even when it feels hard, even when it seems easier to stay in the shadows. And it's about rediscovering the simple, tender moments of connection that can reignite the spark of joy within you. These moments may be fleeting, but they are what remind us that we are still here, still part of this incredible, shared human experience. Those small, seemingly insignificant moments, whether it's a kind word from a stranger or a hug from a loved one, have the power to make all the difference in the world. They can pull us out of the darkness, give us hope, and remind us that we are never truly alone. So don't wait. Take action today. Reach out. Because connection is life, and without it, we are nothing. Number 2, avoid neglecting your health. Living alone while often offering a sense of independence and quiet can also trick you into believing that your health is in a safe place. You might feel like everything is under control, that you're managing just fine. But here's the truth. Without someone around to gently remind you to stick to your health routines, it becomes all too easy to let things slide. You miss a medication here, skip a doctor's appointment there, and convince yourself that tomorrow is the right day to go outside and get some fresh air. But let me tell you, this kind of thinking is dangerous, especially as you grow older. You may not feel it at first, but over time, the neglect adds up and your health slowly deteriorates without you even realizing it. I've read countless stories about older adults who, without meaning to, allowed themselves to slip into this pattern. One story that deeply impacted me was about a man who kept putting off simple things like scheduling a doctor's appointment. He kept saying, "I'll get to it next week," but the next week never came. The days stretched into weeks, and before he knew it, his health had spiraled from minor inconveniences to major medical issues. His regret was palpable. It was as though he could feel the weight of every single day he had let slip by without paying attention to his well-being. The truth was too harsh to ignore. His neglect had cost him dearly. If he could turn back time, he would have done it differently, but it was too late. His story struck me to the core. It was a painful reminder that time is precious, and taking care of our health can't wait until tomorrow. This is why I'm urging you, please don't wait. Set up those reminders on your phone. Write down your health goals in a calendar. Take the necessary steps to make sure you're actively looking after yourself. Create a routine. It doesn't have to be something grand or complex. Maybe it's as simple as going for a short walk every day, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, inhaling the fresh air, and allowing your thoughts to wander. Or perhaps it's a gentle stretching routine in the morning that helps you feel more grounded and readies you for the day ahead. These actions may seem small, almost insignificant at times, but they add up. They have the power to build a foundation of health, physically, mentally, and emotionally, that will keep you strong, resilient, and ready to face whatever comes next. And while we're talking about health, we can't overlook our mental well-being. It's so easy to push our emotions aside when we live alone. We can get caught up in the quiet, in the solitude, and let feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or sadness fester in the silence. But let me tell you, that silence can be a killer. It's so important to acknowledge those emotions, to reach out and talk to someone, whether it's a friend, a loved one, or even a professional. Don't bottle up your feelings. It might seem easier to ignore them, but in the long run, it only makes everything harder. I've seen it happen, I've felt it myself, the weight of carrying everything inside. But healing happens when you share those burdens. Your emotional health deserves the same level of care and attention that you give to your physical body. Mental health is just as important. It's not a weakness to ask for help, it's a strength. It's a testament to your commitment to yourself and your well-being. Taking care of yourself, whether physically or emotionally, isn't just a check mark on a to-do list. It's an act of love. Love for yourself, for your future, and for the people who care about you. Because when you nurture yourself, when you invest in your health, you give yourself the chance to truly enjoy life. You feel better, you live better, you can fully embrace every moment when your body and mind are in balance. Your health is the most precious asset you have. It is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Guard it fiercely, cherish it, treat it with the love and respect it deserves. Because when you feel good, when your health is your priority, life becomes so much more vibrant, so much more fulfilling. Your health truly is your greatest gift. Never take it for granted. Number 3, avoid ignoring safety concerns. Living alone, especially as we grow older, often gives us a sense of freedom and self-sufficiency. You've managed on your own for years, after all. But here's the truth that we can't ignore. As we age, our safety and well-being should be at the forefront of our minds. It's easy to convince ourselves that we're fine, that we've been doing things for so long without issue. But I'm here to tell you, just one moment can change everything. It's not about being paranoid, it's about being proactive. It's about making sure that the things you do every day to keep yourself safe are done with intention, because neglecting them could be the difference between a small scare and a life-threatening emergency. I was deeply moved by a story I came across on a senior living forum. A woman shared how she had a minor fall in her kitchen. It wasn't life-threatening, but she couldn't reach her phone for hours. Can you even imagine the terror, the helplessness she must have felt? That experience was a sharp wake-up call for her, and she immediately invested in a personal emergency response system. It's one of those buttons you press when you need help, and instantly you're connected with someone who can assist you. I can't help but imagine how much peace of mind that brought her, knowing that she wasn't alone in an emergency. It's one of those small things that can make a world of difference when you need it most. But it's not just about having an emergency system. There are so many small but vital changes we can make to ensure our homes are as safe as possible. Lighting is one of the simplest, most effective ways to prevent accidents. Imagine navigating a dimly lit hallway or bathroom. One misstep and you could fall. For something so preventable, why risk it? Take the time to make sure your home is well lit, especially in places like stairways, hallways, and bathrooms. A little light goes a long way in keeping you safe. Then there's the matter of home security. I know it may feel excessive to install security cameras or ask a trusted neighbor to check in on you, but it's not about becoming paranoid. It's about securing peace of mind. It's about knowing that you've taken steps to protect yourself in case of an emergency. Feeling safe in your own home isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. And that peace of mind is something priceless. It's the kind of thing that lets you relax and enjoy the independence you've worked so hard to build. Your home should be a sanctuary, a space where you can recharge, rest, and feel at ease. But if you're constantly overwhelmed by the little tasks and the endless chores that seem to pile up, your sanctuary can quickly turn into a source of stress. There's no shame in asking for help. Hiring someone to take care of the lawn, cleaning, or handling repairs isn't a sign of weakness. It's a smart, loving investment in yourself and your well-being. You deserve to live in a space that nurtures your spirit, not one that drains it. So whether it's downsizing or simply getting some help, make that choice. Choose to live more freely. You don't have to carry that burden alone. Another challenge many older adults face when living alone, especially after retirement or the loss of a partner, is the quiet, creeping feeling of losing purpose. You wake up and the days blur together. There's no direction, no reason to get out of bed. It's a subtle kind of sadness, one that doesn't scream for attention, but eats away at your joy and energy. I've read so many stories where older adults express this same sentiment, feeling lost, unsure of what to do next, uncertain how to fill the hours. But let me say this, your life is still full of meaning no matter what chapter you're in. There is always something new to learn, something new to do, and so much more to give. Living alone doesn't have to mean living without purpose. This could be the time to rediscover passions you never had the time for before. Have you always wanted to paint? To feel the brush in your hand and create something beautiful? Or maybe the peace of gardening calls to you, planting seeds and watching them grow, just as you've done with your own life. It's never too late to start something new. Or what about challenging yourself mentally, learning a new language, or diving into something that keeps your mind sharp and engaged? These aren't just hobbies, they're ways to reignite the fire that may have been dimmed over time. And then there's the immense power of giving back. I remember reading about an older man who found new meaning in mentoring young people. By sharing his life experience and guiding the next generation, he rediscovered his sense of purpose. It wasn't just about teaching, it was about sharing wisdom and being a part of something bigger than himself. He made a difference in someone else's life, and in doing so he gave his own life new meaning. The key is to keep exploring. Don't let the quietness of living alone convince you that your journey is over. It's just beginning. Every day holds new possibilities and new opportunities to find joy and connect with the world. Life is a constant opportunity for discovery, even when the path seems unclear. And just because you're living alone doesn't mean you have to do everything on your own. So many older adults fall into the trap of feeling like they must shoulder everything themselves. They're afraid that asking for help will diminish their independence, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Asking for help doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. It makes you wise. I know so many stories of people who were hesitant at first to ask for help, like a woman who didn't want to burden her children with her needs. But eventually, she realized that asking for help didn't take away from her independence, it enhanced it. It connected her to others, alleviating stress and allowing her to live more fully. These small acts of reaching out, asking for help with grocery shopping, calling a neighbor to check in, or even hiring someone for those tasks that have become harder, don't take away your strength. They give you space to focus on what truly matters, to live in a way that's lighter, more joyful, and connected. There is so much strength in the community, even in the smallest circle. You don't have to carry all the weight by yourself. Reaching out doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. It shows that you value yourself enough to seek the help you need and that you understand the importance of preserving your well-being. Living alone doesn't mean you're without support. It simply means you have the freedom to define your days in a way that works best for you. And in doing so, you will find that life becomes more manageable, more joyful, and ultimately more fulfilling. Never forget that you are never truly alone. There are always people who care and want to help you. The power of knowing when to ask for help is a gift you deserve to give yourself. Living alone comes with a unique freedom, the freedom to shape and design your living space exactly how you want it. It's a gift, an opportunity to create a space that reflects your personality, your interests, and your comfort. However, with that freedom comes a responsibility that is often easily overlooked, the care and maintenance of your home environment. When there's no one around to hold you accountable, it can be tempting to let things slide. Clutter begins to accumulate, chores are pushed aside, and tasks that once seemed important get ignored. The truth is, the longer you neglect your environment, the more it will begin to weigh on you, not just physically, but emotionally. I remember reading a story from a woman in a senior living forum that struck a chord with me. After her husband passed away, she found herself gradually losing interest in maintaining her home. Little by little, things piled up. Unfinished projects, neglected areas, and the clutter that seemed to invade every room. She didn't realize how much it was affecting her mood until a close friend came to visit. That friend helped her clear out some of the clutter and reorganize her space. And it was only then that she understood just how much her environment had been dragging her down. Her home had started to reflect the inner chaos she was feeling after the loss, and by transforming her physical space, she was able to regain a sense of peace and control. It was a simple yet profound reminder that our surroundings aren't just backdrops to our lives. They affect our emotions, our state of mind, and ultimately, our well-being. This story serves as a powerful reminder that the state of our living space matters far more than we may realize. You don't have to undergo a major overhaul or a cleaning marathon all at once. Small, consistent steps can make a huge difference in how you feel day to day. Start by tackling the little things, clearing the clutter from surfaces, putting away stray items that have accumulated, and making sure that essentials like your phone, glasses, or medications are easily accessible. The simple act of ensuring that your home is free from tripping hazards and piles of unfinished tasks can create a subtle yet transformative effect on your mental and emotional well-being. A tidy, organized home doesn't just look better, it feels better. It can bring a sense of order and calm, reducing anxiety and stress in ways you might not even notice at first. As you work to clear your space, you may also notice that your mind feels a little clearer, a little lighter. The beauty of this process is that you don't have to do it all at once. Don't overwhelm yourself by thinking it's all or nothing. Break it down into manageable steps. Maybe tackle one room at a time, or spend a few minutes each day working on a small project. Before you know it, you'll start seeing the changes, not just in your environment, but in yourself. Every step you take to clear your space is a step toward nurturing your emotional health. Your home should be a sanctuary, a place where you feel safe, relaxed, and at ease. By maintaining a clean and organized space, you're not just creating a beautiful environment, you're also taking care of your mind and heart. A clutter-free home creates a clutter-free mind, and that peace is something you truly deserve. In this journey, it's not about perfection. It's about creating an environment that supports you, that allows you to breathe and feel at peace with the world around you. So take it slow, be gentle with yourself, and watch how your space and your state of mind transforms. You are worthy of that peace, and every small step toward organizing your home is a gift you're giving yourself. Don't underestimate the power of a peaceful, well-maintained space. It can nurture your spirit in ways you never imagined. Part 2. Essential safety tips for aging in place. Number 1. Conduct a home safety assessment. The first and most crucial step in creating a safer and more secure living environment is to conduct a thorough home safety assessment. This process is not just a routine task, it's an emotional investment in your well-being, your peace of mind, and your future comfort. Think of it as taking a proactive step to safeguard your life, your health, and the place where you should feel the most at ease. It's about more than just checking boxes. It's about creating a home that is truly yours, a sanctuary that nurtures you physically, mentally, and emotionally. Start by focusing on high-traffic areas like hallways, stairs, and the kitchen. These spaces, although part of everyday life, are often where accidents are most likely to happen. The hustle and bustle of daily routines can make us forget the risks lurking in these common areas. Look carefully for loose rugs, scattered clutter, or any small item that could cause you to trip, even unintentionally. It may not seem like a big deal now, but that small rug or stray item could be the cause of a life-altering fall. The significance of removing even these seemingly insignificant obstacles cannot be overstated. It's an act of self-care, a reminder that your safety and comfort deserve your full attention. Lighting is another crucial element that we often overlook, but it plays a huge role in ensuring that we stay safe in our own homes. It's so easy to let dark corners and poorly lit areas go unnoticed, yet they can become danger zones, especially at night. Imagine stumbling through a hallway, unsure of your footing, or trying to navigate stairs in a dimly lit entryway. The mere thought of it can be unsettling. Installing night lights in hallways, brighter bulbs in stairways, and adding more light to entryways can make a profound difference. It's not just about convenience, it's about ensuring that you can move through your home with confidence, knowing that you can see clearly and avoid any hidden dangers. It's an investment in your peace of mind, something so simple, yet incredibly effective. But perhaps the most important piece of advice is to regularly reassess your home for safety. As time goes on, our needs change, and the things that didn't seem like a problem before could suddenly become a serious concern. This process isn't a one-time task, it's an ongoing commitment to your future self. Our homes should evolve with us, adapting to our changing needs, by staying proactive, by regularly checking for potential risks, and by making small adjustments as life goes on. You're not just making your home safer, you're reclaiming control over your environment. You're ensuring that your space is one that continuously supports you, offering the comfort and security you deserve. Taking the time to reassess and adjust your home can offer you an unmatched sense of peace. Knowing that you've created a space designed not only for comfort, but for your protection can be life-changing. Every corner, every hallway, and every room will be a testament to your care and dedication to your well-being. Your home will no longer just be a place to live, it will be a haven, a place where you feel truly safe, supported, and ready to face the world. It's an act of love, not only for yourself, but for those you care about. Number 2, install grab bars and handrails. As we age, one of the most significant and often overlooked risks we face is falling. It's a reality that many of us don't like to think about, but the statistics are sobering. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, falls are the leading cause of injury among older adults. It's a harsh truth, but there is a silver lining. The good news is that there are simple, affordable steps we can take to dramatically reduce this risk and give ourselves a fighting chance to age safely and confidently. One of the most effective ways to safeguard against falls is by installing grab bars and handrails in the areas of your home where they are most needed. The bathroom, in particular, is a hotspot for falls, and it's easy to see why. With its slippery floors, tubs, and showers, it can become a treacherous place if you're not careful. Installing grab bars near the toilet, inside the shower or tub, and along any uneven surfaces is essential. These small, often unnoticed installations are life-changing. They provide much-needed support as you move around, ensuring that you have the stability to avoid slips and falls, no matter how shaky your footing may become. This simple addition can empower you to move confidently throughout your day without the constant fear of losing your balance. What's more, it's not just about preventing falls, it's about preserving your independence. Having those grab bars means you don't have to rely on others for support, giving you the freedom to go about your daily routine with ease and dignity. It's a small change, but its impact is immeasurable. It's a quiet act of self-care, a commitment to your safety and comfort, allowing you to continue living your life without unnecessary limitations. In the same vein, adding handrails on both sides of stairways is a small but powerful step toward reducing fall risk. Even if you're steady on your feet now, life has a way of changing, and balance can fluctuate over time. By installing handrails, you're ensuring that you have support when you need it most. Think of them as a safety net, offering you the peace of mind that no matter what happens, you've got a reliable source of stability right by your side. These handrails are not just about protection, they are a symbol of your strength, a reminder that you are actively making choices to stay independent for as long as possible. Creating a home that feels secure, where every step you take is supported, is an invaluable gift to yourself. These small yet powerful modifications, grab bars, handrails, are investments in your well-being. They provide the safety, stability, and independence we all deserve as we grow older. They transform your environment into a space where you can move freely with confidence and peace of mind. You are not just making your home safer, you are shaping a future where you continue to live life to the fullest, without fear holding you back. These changes are simple but profound, offering a sense of security and comfort that can't be overstated. You deserve to feel safe every step of the way, and with a few small adjustments, your home can become the haven you've always needed. Number 3, optimize the bathroom for safety. The bathroom is often one of the most hazardous rooms in any home, especially as we age. Slippery surfaces, tight spaces, and sudden movements make it a prime location for falls and accidents. But with a few thoughtful adjustments, you can transform your bathroom into a safer, more comfortable space, allowing you to maintain independence and peace of mind. Start by placing non-slip mats both inside the shower and on the bathroom floor. These mats provide extra grip, reducing the risk of slipping on wet surfaces. It's a small but powerful change that can prevent dangerous falls before they happen. Consider installing a shower chair as well. This gives you a stable, safe place to sit while bathing, eliminating the need to stand for long periods in a wet, slippery environment. For even more comfort and accessibility, a handheld shower head can be a game changer, allowing you to control the water flow with ease while sitting. Another important modification is adding a raised toilet seat. This simple adjustment can make a world of difference, making it easier to sit down and stand up without straining. It's about making everyday tasks smoother and safer, giving you the confidence to handle your routine independently. These modifications aren't just about preventing accidents. They're about preserving your independence and making your home a place where you can feel secure. By optimizing your bathroom for safety, you're ensuring that this essential space remains a sanctuary of comfort and confidence for years to come. Number 4, simplify the kitchen. The kitchen is the heart of the home, but it can also be a source of potential hazards, especially as we get older. Simplifying your kitchen setup can make a world of difference in reducing risks while maintaining the joy and independence of cooking. With a few smart adjustments, you can create a space that's both safe and functional. Start by organizing your kitchen so that frequently used items are within easy reach. Avoid the temptation to store essentials in high cabinets that require stretching or climbing to access. Instead, make use of lower shelves and pull-out drawers, which keep everything easily accessible without unnecessary strain. This small change can prevent accidents like falls or overreaching, which can lead to injury. When it comes to cooking, using long-handled utensils and oven mitts can help you avoid burns and injuries. These tools provide extra distance between you and hot surfaces, giving you more control and protection. Additionally, consider using a microwave instead of the stove for heating food whenever possible, as it generally poses fewer risks of burns or fire hazards. Another key element of kitchen safety is having a fire extinguisher nearby and making sure you know how to use it. Cooking accidents can happen in an instant, and having a fire extinguisher at the ready can provide peace of mind. It's a simple addition that offers a crucial layer of protection. Simplifying your kitchen doesn't just improve safety, it enhances the ease and enjoyment of your daily cooking routine. With a well-organized, safer kitchen, you can continue to savor the pleasures of preparing meals with confidence and security. Number 5, utilize technology for safety. In today's digital age, technology has become a powerful tool for enhancing safety, especially for older adults who wish to age in place. The advancements available now offer peace of mind and an added layer of protection, allowing you to maintain your independence while ensuring help is always within reach. One of the most effective tools is a personal emergency response system, PERS. These devices, which can be worn as necklaces or bracelets, allow you to call for help with a simple push of a button. Whether you've fallen or are experiencing a medical emergency, help can be summoned instantly, providing a sense of security and reducing the fear of being alone in a crisis. Smart home technology also plays a vital role in increasing safety. Motion sensor lights are a great addition, automatically lighting up dark areas like hallways, bathrooms, or entryways as soon as someone approaches. This not only helps prevent tripping or falling, but also adds an extra layer of protection, especially at night. Another great tool is smart speakers that can be programmed to connect directly to emergency services with a voice command, ensuring that help is only a word away. For those managing multiple medications, medication management apps can be incredibly helpful. These apps send reminders and help track dosage times, ensuring that you never miss or mismanage your medications. Proper medication adherence is crucial for staying healthy, and technology can make this routine safer and easier to maintain. By embracing these digital solutions, you can create a safer, more secure living environment without sacrificing your independence. With technology on your side, you're not only ensuring your safety, but also empowering yourself to live with confidence and peace of mind in your own home. Number 6, stay connected with family and friends. Maintaining strong social connections is essential for both emotional well-being and safety, especially as we age. Staying connected with family and friends can provide much-needed emotional support, while also acting as a safeguard to ensure that everything is going well at home. Regular communication with loved ones is not just comforting, it can also be a lifeline. Establishing a routine for check-ins is a great way to stay connected, whether it's through daily or weekly phone calls, video chats, or in-person visits. These interactions provide a chance for loved ones to know how you're doing and for you to stay engaged with those who matter most. If mobility or distance is an issue, technology can be a wonderful tool, enabling video chats that bridge any physical gaps. Encouraging family members to set reminders for important tasks such as doctor's appointments or medication refills can add another layer of security. Even though these are everyday responsibilities, having someone else on hand to ensure they're not overlooked can reduce stress and give you peace of mind. Beyond family and friends, it's also important to connect with the wider community. Joining local community groups or participating in social activities can provide a supportive network and combat feelings of isolation. Whether it's a hobby group, a book club, or a volunteer organization, these connections help you remain socially active while also opening up new avenues of friendship and support. Staying socially connected is not just about preventing loneliness, it's about thriving. By nurturing these relationships, you not only enhance your emotional well-being, but also create a safety net that ensures you're never truly alone, no matter where you live. Number 7, plan for emergencies. When it comes to safety, preparedness is everything. Emergencies can happen without warning, and having a clear, well-thought-out plan can make all the difference in how well you handle these unexpected situations. Whether it's a power outage, a medical crisis, or a natural disaster, knowing exactly what to do will give you peace of mind and keep you safe. Start by creating a comprehensive emergency plan. This plan should include important contact information, such as family members, neighbors, and local emergency services. Also, ensure that all of your medical records and a list of medications are easily accessible. Make sure that family members are familiar with this plan so they can assist you quickly and efficiently if a crisis arises. Having a designated place for essential emergency items can also make a huge difference. Keep a flashlight, a first aid kit, necessary medications, bottled water, and emergency snacks in an easily accessible location. These small preparations can provide comfort and safety during power outages or other unexpected events. It's also a good idea to practice your emergency plan with family members or caregivers. This helps ensure that everyone knows what to do, and it can reveal any potential gaps in your preparedness that need to be addressed. By doing so, you can be confident that when an emergency strikes, you and your loved ones will be ready to act calmly and effectively. Taking the time to plan isn't just about reducing the risks, it's about empowering yourself. Being prepared for emergencies means you can face life's challenges with confidence, knowing that you've done everything in your power to stay safe and secure. We've covered a lot of essential safety tips for creating a more secure and comfortable living environment as you age in place. From home safety assessments to utilizing technology and staying connected with loved ones, these steps can make all the difference in ensuring both your physical safety and emotional well-being. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far? Comment below and share one thing you're going to put into practice in your own life. Your insights could help inspire someone else. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful content. Stay safe, and thank you for watching.